Welcome to the Grace Channel, bravely creating with wild abandon that which sets our hearts on fire. And I am so excited. We're so honored. We're so blessed to have these two amazing, beautiful souls with Xavier and Rose White. And please introduce yourselves in your new business that is just exploding and so popular, and everyone's talking about it. I want to hear all about it. Welcome, Xavier and Rose.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Like you said, I'm Xavier. This is my wife, Rose. Our business is called XR Cleaning Plus. We do a commercial and residential cleaning here in the Las Vegas area. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We're excited to be here.
And what I heard is you do a lot of kind of movie stars or professionals or really high end clients.
We have well, I guess it depends on kind of how you look at it. We have some bigger homes that we do get to do, and we have been able to service a rock band that we know of. We got to help them out during their stay here. I can't exactly remember the name, but yeah, that came from one of our clients. Has a pretty nice size home, one of our bigger homes. It's about 6,500 square feet. Nice size home. So we enjoy being able to take care of those customers, but we haven't fully tapped into all the celebrities and things like that are out here in the Vegas area. But I'm pretty sure like we'll be working our way into seeing more of them soon.
Wonderful. Now, do you also cater to just the regular person? Regular?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
How wonderful. How wonderful. Well, I am going to start right in on your questions.
Okay.
Xavier and Rose, what is something that our audience would be surprised to know about you? Love this question.
Surprised about us? Well, we have 5 kids. Yeah. We're originally from Sacramento, California. We moved here about a year ago. We came from LA. So we only lived in LA for a couple months trying to do music and TV out there, and then eventually ended up here somehow. And yeah, so I mean, surprised. I think the 5 kids, that always surprises people.
Yeah, that's definitely something that surprises people when we tell them we have a starting basketball team at home. That's pretty shocking. I would say probably also we're both into music. My wife is a boxer. She boxes, and she's done MMA. That look that was pretty shocking, right?
Okay, that was it.
That was.
I guess that was it.
I wouldn't have thought that, so it was surprising, Rose. Beautiful.
Yeah, so she's got an opportunity to do quite a few. She is the shocking one. I don't know how shocking I am, but she's like been an EMT. She's been on reality TV. I haven't really done too much, but yeah, I've been playing the trumpet for about 26 years. Maybe that's a little shocking or surprising.
Yeah.
Most people don't know. But yeah, so I would say that's probably something that most people don't know about us.
Yeah.
I love that. Rose, that you're a boxer. Woohoo! That's great. I mean, you don't look like one, but who's to say what a boxer looks like? John was a boxer too.
Was he?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a great sport.
It is. Yeah, it's a lot of cardio.
A lot of cardio, right?
A lot of running. If you don't like running, it's not for you.
Wow. And do you do fights? Do you go?
I've done one, but I had to stop for a little bit just because we moved out here, but I looked at a boxing place I like, so I really want to start doing my boxing there. So
Nice.
In the
Wonderful.
works.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
a lot of stuff. in the
Beautiful.
works.
And you say you're both into music, so what are the different kinds of music that you love?
Oh,
Well, we make
Yeah.
music,
yeah.
so
Oh,
yeah, like music producers. He raps, so that's what we moved out to LA for. But
Yeah.
yeah,
What?
a little rough out there.
Yeah.
But I mean, we make R&B, hip hop, rap. We make that
Yeah.
kind of music.
beautiful, beautiful. I'd love to hear some of your music. Maybe you could do a spontaneous rap for us, Xavier.
Yeah, Xavier.
That would be pretty shocking. But maybe. Let me think about it. See if I can
All right, we're going to give you a few opportunities during the show to just break out with a spontaneous
come back
chant.
to it.
We're going to get it out of you before the
Yeah.
end of the show.
Okay.
I promise we are. You're going to
Yeah.
do it. And then we, who knows, we'll hear it and be like, oh my gosh, I want to get him a contract or whatever.
Something, huh? Yeah, that
That'd
would be
nice.
amazing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure you're great.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I'm
You're
all right.
very
I'm all
good.
right. No, I'm pretty good. I think just like anything, doing music is just like any other business. You have to market and advertise, and you can be the best business out there, but if you're not marketing correctly, then nobody will ever know about it. So yeah, they kind of go hand in hand.
It's really true. It's really true. Yeah. Nowadays you got to have someone find you in
It's
the
all about-
crowd, Woo,
Yeah.
all the different rappers and music, and there's it's an explosion of creativity and talent right now in the human race. And so yeah, you need to get yourself known.
Yeah.
And how powerful for you to come out from out of town. You've been there a year and you start your own business. You start your own business. This shows how powerful your souls are, and you're wanting to create more abundance. You got 5 mouths to feed. My goodness, the basketball team. You need, and those are big houses. You must have a staff as well. I can't imagine it's just the two of you, 6,000 square feet and 5 kids.
Yeah. Well, right now, since we basically kind of just started a few months ago, like really just kind of ramping up our service and our business. Right now we are completely owner operated, so we actually do the cleanings on our own until we get to a place to where we are obviously have to kind of start to hire people, and we're excited.
Which is pretty close because
we're picking up, so we're excited to get to that point, not just so we don't have to do the physical work ourselves, but so that way we can provide jobs for other people, and that's something that's kind of important to us. We know how it is to not be working for yourself, so we know how much of a struggle that can be. So we want to take the opportunity to provide people with great employment and great opportunities, and we're well on our way to doing so. So
wow,
that's good.
And
you're so humble. I love the humility. And yeah, it takes time to grow, and to be willing to be that owner operated is what is going to, you're creating the foundation.
Yeah.
Like everyone before you, it's started their own business.
Right.
And it's not easy, but you're doing it, and your persistence will pay off.
Definitely not easy.
It will.
Yes.
It's not easy.
You feel every emotion having your own company,
Yeah.
You're angry, sad, all crying.
It's a lot of work.
Yes.
But it's worth it, when you have a wolf pack to feed. Sometimes you gotta go for it, so we're going for it, and it's working. It's working.
Yeah. And if it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
That's true.
Right. It's not for the faint at heart, starting your own business. It is not for the faint at heart. It is not. And so, and it's just beautiful that you, as you're going through this, you have each other.
That's the best part. That's
we keep telling each other that. Yes.
That's the best part. We love going out and I tell her all the time, it's like, man, it's so cool to go out and, work really hard with you and then go home and get to relax with you too. Like it feels
Rewarding.
yeah, it feels rewarding and it doesn't really feel like work. I mean, obviously it's tiring and taxing, but it doesn't feel like going to work for somebody else. So it much more fulfilling. So yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful, Nikki, that you get to do it together. That's beautiful. Beautiful. I have your second question here.
Uh-oh.
What motivates you to keep going?
Other than our wolf pack, I don't know why I keep calling that. We do have a pack though, but I would probably say what motivates us to keep going is probably where we come from. Um, it hasn't been the easiest journey getting to this place. We've been together 6 years, married 1 year, and up until this point, we kind of just been keeping our head above the water, and because it's tough to provide for a family of seven. So I think where we come from and the future that we see for ourselves and for our families is like the thing that probably keeps us going the most. We want better for our family. We want better for ourselves. We want better for the people around us. And we got a good thing going here. So what you think?
No, I agree totally.
Oh, yeah.
Like took words out my mouth.
Sorry. Yeah. So I mean, I think that's it. We have a lot to strive for. We have a lot to be grateful for, and when you got a family of seven, the small stuff doesn't cut it. You kind of gotta shoot a little higher to make your dreams come true and make the things that you see for your future a reality. So yeah, I think that's probably what keeps us motivated.
What about you, Rose?
Oh.
All the same?
All the same, all the same. It's different working for somebody because you just get that one pay and you're not really getting more pay out of it. Like we actually, go out there and find and try to market ourselves and do whatever we need to do to find these people. And obviously we won't stop at one pay grade. We can keep going and going and going. So and just like he said, we want better for us and the people around us, our parents and our family outside of our little family.
Yeah.
So yeah, we love to give back too. So any people that we can help that needs it, we'd love to do that too.
It's true.
It's so beautiful. I'm really inspired because you're doing this, of course, for yourself, your family, and to create opportunities for employment for others. And you're in this mode of now we get to actually we're in a place of empowerment where we can increase our pay grade, we can increase our income. There really isn't a limit to that, and we are the ones that get to say that by our efforts, by our all our tenacity, by not giving up and keep going. You will be the sources of your income and this is for your family. What a great example for your children, to show them that you don't have to be set in a certain wage. You can actually create your own type of business and your own service and create an unlimited income. And that is just very inspiring, very inspiring. And like you say, it's not easy.
No, it's not. It's not. But we have those constant reminders. We have those constant reminders where we come from, where we want to go, and obviously we stare our kids in the face every day, and that's an even bigger reminder. So
yeah. And when it's hard times, we have to remind each other. Yeah. When one of us forgets.
That's true, because we do forget. We have those moments where sometimes our circumstance can tend to make you forget You know, sometimes you get so much stuff on your this is the example I like to use. It's like, see, sometimes you get so much stuff on your windshield to where you can't see clearly through it, right? But that doesn't mean that something isn't on the other side. And I think that sometimes we have to remind each other that you know, we're gonna be okay. This is working, you know. Sometimes it's not working as fast as you want. Sometimes, you know, it's always something. There's a bunch of variables in there. But it's good that we have each other because we get to remind each other, you know, what's important, and you know, sometimes pull each other's head out of the pillow. You know, that's how it is sometimes. So, yeah,
That is so beautiful. And it sounds like I love the fact that you're talking about, you know, we remember where we've been, and you know, whatever challenges, whatever struggles, whatever life brought, I mean, with raising children and life, and you've moved, and now you're taking this, and you're also taking that you know, grit that shined you up, let's say, you know, and
yeah,
then you're focusing on where you're going. You're bringing your focus on where the vision of your business and your family, and having the lifestyle, and being able to create the things you want to create in life through your own tenacity, through your hard work, and not giving up, and all of that. It's very beautiful. And to have each other in that is so wonderful. And I hope that you find, I'm sure there's so, gosh, if you lived here, I'd call you. I need to find a house cleaner. I like to clean my house, but there's sometimes they say, oh, it'd be so nice to just walk in and have it all cleaned.
yeah. That and you know what? Like that is the best part of kind of what we do. You know, when we get to service those residential homes where, you know, us coming in and treating it like our home really blesses the family. You know, we've had instances where we went in to clean and we just think just another house we're cleaning, and you know, we leave and the people contact us like in tears, like, oh my God, thank you so
Yeah.
much for you know, it's a huge weight off of people's shoulders. Like sometimes life just doesn't permit the time.
Work,
And
kids, school. Yeah.
yes,
So
that's a big part of, you know, why we do what we do. It's not just money motivated. You know, we're actually able to help people, and you know that, I mean, the burden that that lifts off of people is tremendous. You know, some people really appreciate it, others not so much, but you know, we still have a job to do, and we put our best foot forward every time, and it's that much more rewarding for the people that actually appreciate it.
which also keeps us motivated to keep doing it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, when you really know you are serving and you're making people happy and you're helping, you're wanting to help. And it is a very big help, especially people with busy lifestyles and not a lot of time. And you figure, I mean, you know, how long does it take to build 6,000 square foot house? That's a day's work. For one
Yeah.
person, you know, I mean, that's a day's work. Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and then
And
it's, you know, it's just done for them. That saves so much time, and that gives them so much more time to actually be with their family and do the things that they love to do, rather than scrubbing the floors and the toilets and
yes, the people who are, you know, depressed and all that, that can't really clean their home, it helps them too. I mean, I've been in that situation, and when I hired one of my friends who um, has a little company in Sacramento too, and she came in, and it really didn't take my depression away, obviously, but it made me feel a little better. Like, okay, my house is clean, everything's clean from
absolutely.
my kids and my husband. So, you know, if we help somebody like that too, it's very rewarding.
That's
Very rewarding. I know when I lost John, uh, cleaning was not on the list to do.
Right. Yeah.
I could imagine.
So it's a very, very helpful service that a lot of people, you know, can really be benefited from. Yeah. All right, I'm on to your third question. All right, this is a good one. What separates XR Cleaning Plus from any other cleaning service?
Honestly, I feel like we kind of answered that question. Like, well, what were you gonna say? You gonna say something?
I was just gonna say, I mean, I feel like we really care about the homes we clean. You know, again, it's not money motivated. Like, we really like to help other people clean their homes because, you know, life gets in the way and they just can't do it for themselves, whether it's the kids or whether it's their mental health. So, you know, we really do treat these homes like our own when we go in there. We don't try to half do our job. You know, we do it fully and we do it.
To the best of our ability.
Yeah.
And just to add on to what she was gonna say is, I felt like we kind of answered that question previously because you know, I mean, there's certain people that have different level of expertise in different areas, but the people that make the difference are the ones that care, not the ones that are necessarily the most talented or have the most experience. Um, and that is us. We are the people that actually care. I mean, having a family of 7, we know how hard it is to try to keep your home clean. What my wife talked about, mental health, you know, like that's a huge thing. Like the difference that it makes for people that might be dealing with something. We have the elderly. We have elderly people's homes that we clean, and we go in and they treat us like their grandchildren. You know, we're in there talking, and they're, you know, just telling us stories.
Back in the day.
Yeah, we had this one couple telling us a story from 1942, and I was like, oh my god, like what? Yeah. So, but you know, at the same time, we're in there cleaning, and in those places, we make a bigger difference than just the home being clean, and it's evident in the way our clients relate to us. We relate to them in the rapport that we built with them. You know, they don't hesitate to refer us out to people or tell people about us because we're the real deal. When we show up to do our job, but we care, you know, and that's the difference. I feel like that's the thing that makes the difference. We care about what we do, and you can tell when you interact with us, and you can tell when we leave your home or business, you know. So yeah, I think that's what separates us from other business.
I think that's really big. Caring and treating another person's home like your own home. And it sounds like your clients are friends. You know, you're telling stories and you're connecting. It's about connection and love and service. And like you said, one client called up almost crying, just how beautiful the home was, and to have that feedback. Have that feedback is what keeps us going. You know, and I'm sure there are people that didn't call that had similar response, but didn't take that extra step to call you and say, "Wow, thank you. What a great job." Not everyone does. It's interesting how if there's a problem, someone might call quickly to complain, but
Sure.
when it's just awesome, some people do. But so I'm sure there's a lot of people that have not called you that were just wow, because the love and the care, and to do it as you would want it done. I mean, that's like you said, not so much about. That's how I say about. I've been a massage therapist for many years, and I always say I don't care so much about someone who has the highest degrees or how many years they've even been, but someone who loves to touch and has that natural innate gift. That's who I want to give me a massage. Someone who really loves to and has that innate gift to touch, versus
Right.
someone who's memorized with hand locations and
Yeah.
okay, I don't care how many licenses you have. I want the person. It would be good to have a license, but loves to touch.
Right.
You love what you do. You're passionate about it. You care. You care about the people. You treat it like your own home. Treat them as if they're family and friends. Those are huge benefits to people coming to your cleaning company. It's
That's true.
definitely
Yes.
yeah. It's our cleaning plus. Xavier and Rose, right? XR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. And so did that name that tell me of anything new, anything about your name how it was inspired?
It took us a lot of time. We came.
I think weeks.
Yeah, we spent a long time just trying to figure out
Just like
something,
a
and
perfect name.
yeah,
We're
and
just trying to find a perfect.
yeah, it's almost impossible, So we were like, let's just think of something that's just unique to us, and XR Cleaning Plus, or I don't,
Perfect.
yeah, I don't
It
even,
Perfect
I don't,
name for the two of you. It's great. Yeah.
yeah, it worked. Um, yeah, I feel like if you can make something unique to yourself, like that's the best way to kind of separate yourself. And obviously, something as a name is super simple, right? But there's probably not another Xavier and Rose anywhere. I mean, possible, but highly unlikely. So in that case, to me, it makes us stand out, and I like the fact that our names is a part of our business, yeah, our brand,
Yeah.
So I don't know, I love it.
I love it too. And X for Xavier, R for Rose, and the fact that this is something that you're truly doing together. And Cleaning Plus, when you're talking about, we do more, we go the extra mile, we're going to clean your home like it's our home. We care. So I love the name. It's beautiful. Beautiful name.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we are going to move on to our Grace on Fire conversations.
Okay.
I thank you so much for this highlight. This is amazing to get to know the two of you both so much more. And we're going to get to know you more during this conversation. So welcome to Grace on Fire conversation with Xavier and Rose White. We are so excited to have you. If you have not checked out their highlight, please check out their highlight. It's amazing young entrepreneurs, visioning high. Please check it out. They have XR Cleaning Plus. They care and clean your homes as if it is their own. That's how they do their work. They're wanting to help. So this is a spontaneous conversation, and I wanted to just start with the two of you, and just find out, if you don't mind. You said you have 5 children. Give me the range of ages.
14, 11, 10, 9, and 4.
Yep, you've got the range.
Sound like lotto numbers, it's just a lot.
Oh my gosh, a 4-year-old and a 14-year-old and everything in the middle. And is there a mix of girls and boys? And
there's 3 girls, 2 boys.
Okay, yeah, you got a nice mix there. That's wow, how beautiful. And I love that in our highlight we talked about how you've had jobs where you worked for someone else and you had a certain pay grade, and you've taken on becoming entrepreneurs with the XR Cleaning Plus, cleaning homes and professionally, and as if they're your own. You go the extra mile. And with this, you had mentioned one of the things is you're doing this for your family, for the community, for people, but you're also wanting to show your children an example of how they can get ahead, how they can move up in life, and they don't need to be stuck. They can envision unlimitedly. You'd like to share a little more about that?
Well, yeah, I mean, we don't come from backgrounds where, our parents necessarily have their own businesses and things like that. So I feel like it kind of will, at least by the time our kids are of adult age, I believe that the work that we are doing now will greatly benefit them by that. even before then, it will benefit them. But to be able to see where their parents started and where it's going to grow to by that time, uh, I hope and pray that is motivating and inspiring um, for them. And actually, I took my two daughters with me today to help me service one of our clients. Um, just so they could see, I kind of want them to see this is what we got to do. This is what mommy and daddy do to provide for you guys. This is what we are building. And it might not make 100% sense now, and that's okay, but in time, they will see, and I believe it will benefit them tremendously, knowing that there's no limits to what they could do. And having parents that started something from absolutely nothing. And yeah, I pray that it motivates them to go after, what it is they want to do. They have their own little dreams and stuff like that too. So
Absolutely. And you know what? It's going to more than just inspire them and motivate them. It's going to empower them. And it'll empower them not just like for creating a career, but it by seeing you both, Xavier and Rose, by taking on this new business, building this new business. It's already going so well, and growing it and it becoming a family business. Then at that point, they're going to say, "Wow, I can do anything from nothing."
yeah, that's the plan.
I can, I can create. Maybe one of them is maybe into art or music or wants to. Who knows? It's endless what we can create in the world, and they're not going to let things stop them. They're going to say that no, I'm not going to take any excuses. I know what my parents they went from nothing to build this. There's
Yeah.
I can do anything as well. And that's a vibrational frequency that they will pick up on from both of you. That's going to teach them more than anything that you ever say.
That's true.
I believe that.
Yeah, I believe that too.
And maybe you can start letting them help you and they can make a little bit of money too. What a great resource for them to be able to help with the family business and make a little bit of money. I mean, you got a 14-year-old,
Yeah.
you want some money.
Yeah, we tried.
We tried.
Once, but I mean, I think it will get to the point to where they will see the purpose and the benefit of being able to work with mom and dad, work with mom and dad, and make some extra money. Yeah, my girls did it today. I let them help me, and I paid them, and they loved it. So
Yeah.
I have a friend and he had it's more of a like when you had a fire in your house or something. He had a cleanup company like that, and I remember he tells me stories about his daughter when she was a teenager, and she'd be like, "I want a cell phone, I want this," and he'd be like, "Well, you can come to work with me, and you can earn it." And you
exactly.
know what? This woman is got a career, and she's on fire, and that was so good for her to learn she can create her own money to get her things, her cell phone or whatever she wants. She has that within her. And now she's created this amazing career where, she's bought her own home. I mean, it's a teaching that's very good. Instead of having entitled children, having children that are empowered to get it, to create it for themselves. And you're being that example for them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, like I said, that's our hope and our dream that that this would impact them in a major way, and they know they can go after the things that they want individually. They all want different things. They're all
Mm-hmm.
crazy, but they have different things that they want, and I pray that they go after it, and that what we are building will benefit whatever dream it is they want to go after as well. So Yeah, it's all a blessing. I'm loving it.
It's very powerful to be parents and to empower your children to discover what's in your soul, what's your dreams, what are your desires, what's your yearnings, what fulfills you, what do you want to do and create in the world, and to support those dreams. That's very empowering, rather than sometimes you see kids from families, oh, I'm a doctor, you need to be a doctor, I'm a attorney, you need to be an attorney. If you're not in, then shaming them if they're not, some people are more artistic, some people are more, love education and higher education and higher and higher education. And some people like just to get down and work on that car with the wrench. We all are programmed very, very different. And our soul comes in to learn different things and to have different experiences, and we all have very different dreams. And I think to it's like you're putting the fertilizer on their dream by really honoring and supporting what it is, all the different dreams that they have. It's not that you need to be doing what we do, while you're going through high school and college. If you need some extra money, you've got a place to earn some. Want this and that and the next thing. Well, yeah, sure, okay, you can have this, that, and the next thing. Come see me, come help us these days, and we'll figure out the budget. That's just very empowering, and to give them that unlimited thinking. We can create in any way we want, whatever sparks our heart's desires. So setting our hearts on fire. I just acknowledge you for being parents that are nourishing their dreams and pulling out of them what it is that they love and what they want to create in the world.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that is what we're doing. It's we're learning as we go. We don't know it all, but we have God, we have each other, and we have people that mentor us and help us along the way. So yeah, we're just trying our best to put our best foot forward daily, and we believe it's going to pay off. So yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. You got to keep going. That's one thing about any type of business. It's what I've learned. It's one of the hardest things. I had no idea how challenging it was. And you cannot give up. I think the people that succeed in business, sometimes just that one thing about not giving up can be the most powerful thing. I mean, you want to always give your best, always do your highest and best, of course, in whatever you do, give your highest effort, just not giving up in anything that you do. Because there's so many times when you think, I just want to give up.
Giving up is easy.
That's true. Yeah, it is. Giving up that is easy, but it's like, then what? What are you giving up so much more than what you think? It's like, I think in most people's minds, they're giving up the struggle, right? Like, trying to build anything from nothing is a challenge, And I think some people would rather not have the challenge, because it gets to a certain point where you have to press past yourself. You got to press past what you feel comfortable doing. You have to press past what you're used to doing, trading what you want to do for what you need to do. Um, yeah, I mean, being a business owner, you don't have time off really, because you have to always kind of be building your business. So yeah, I mean, if you give up, it's like, what do you have to go back to? You're gonna go start over on something else that might be a little easier, but it's not gonna be as rewarding. So
It'll be exciting in the beginning, just like the last one was, but eventually you're just gonna give up on it like you did the first time. So
yeah, she hit that right on the head. It's gonna be exciting until you have to press past yourself, and press past your fears. And I hear a lot of people say that, the thing that you want and that you've been searching for is on the opposite end of your fear, But a lot of us, we get to that point and we just back off rather than pushing through it, which sometimes is easier said than done, but part of the process. So I say just embrace it.
Wow, no, that's such strong wisdom. I mean, Rose, when you says, what, well, it'll be exciting. The next thing comes and it's exciting like the other one. And then
That's good.
so to drop, when you're it's almost like relationships when you're married or something, it's like, it's hard, it gets hard work sometimes, and it's like, oh, I don't know if I like this person so much anymore. And then some shiny other person comes along. It's like, no, that might be exciting, hormones of happiness for the first 10 days, but we're going to go back to so you just really gotta, like, long-term relationships. I mean, it takes a lot. It takes a lot, and it takes tenacity, and it takes commitment, similar to a business. When you're doing your business, hopefully you're doing what you love. And yes, and I used to tell my kids when they were little, I used to always say, do what you love. It's going to be the majority of the time of your life. Do what sets your heart on fire, please. And I'd say when you're in your highest joy, you will have your highest abundance, however that looks. I mean, it may not be just cash, but it could be joy, happiness, peace, fulfillment. You're going to be in your highest abundance. And when we're following our hearts, and to teach your children this, to follow our hearts and live our truths. But it's not always easy. We have to, like you say, push past that fear. And because there are those times where it just can get very challenging. You don't know it until you're there.
Right.
So with anything,
Right.
long-term business, long-term relationship, long-term endeavor, whatever it may be, it's going to have its things, but it's always, going up.
That is true.
Unless it's not meant to be, or it was meant to be just a short thing. But you're in this for a career. You're in this as your family business to raise the boats, all the boats of your family and the people around you, and create jobs. You're in this for the long haul.
Right, right. And we haven't been around that long. And I would say we're doing very well. Very well.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, sometimes we have those days where we just gotta like tell ourselves like we really built something from nothing, and I feel like success is measured different with everyone, but the fact that we built our business from nothing and we're continuing to grow, we haven't quit, we're not failing. I mean, we probably don't get everything right all the time, like I said, because we're learning and figuring it out, but that's part of the process. um, but we are successful in that, right? We had an idea. Well, actually, I was like, yeah, we should start a business, like legit business, LLC, this, and that. And my wife, she's like super like research, like she freaking Googles her mind off like a way. It's mind blowing. She was like, babe, we should start a cleaning business. I was like, what? A cleaning business? Like, okay.
And that's what people think at first, is like a cleaning business. One, people don't want to do it. It's too much work. And two, people don't realize how big this industry is. I think it was a $90 billion business industry.
Okay. It's a big one.
It's big. People don't realize that. They don't. So
yeah, and like the point that she's getting at is that a lot of times people don't start things because they feel like there's so many people that are already in that space.
Oversaturated.
And it's like, yeah, but there's only one you, right? And it's like, for us to have that mindset when we first started, we would, if we would have allowed that to stop us, like that would be tragic, because we still have now we have a business. Our business is growing, it's thriving. We have clients, we're getting referrals. We're sitting here talking to you. I was nominated 2020, well, one of the nominees for 2023's Most Magnificent Men of Las Vegas. That's just us being around the short time that we have and getting to meet the people that we have been privileged to meet. But that hasn't stopped any other cleaning business from growing, and it's not stopping us. So nobody can stop you, you know. So I say people just go for it.
Wow. That's so powerful. It's the same we were I might have been the last conversation. I had two Grace on Fire conversations today, so I might be mixing up. But you know, you're bringing your vortex, you're bringing your power into this business. And yeah, there's other cleaning companies and such, and that's great, but there's plenty of demand. And you have plenty of people that, you know, so that there's not this scarcity mindset. There's this abundance mindset that you're in. Is like there's plenty of business for all of us. It's a huge business, you know, whatever, just 90 billion, that's a lot, that's a big number. And you're going to get in on that. And you're not trying to take away clients from people. You're trying to get your new clients, your own clients, and there's plenty of people out there that probably would love to get their house cleaned and save themselves a whole day on Saturday cleaning house, or more time with their children. Or like you say, if they're not feeling well or struggling with depression or grief or whatever, you know, to have a clean house, what a gift. What a gift. So this abundance mentality that you're having is what's ultimately like really helping your business and lifting it up. You're in the right, you're visioning forward. You that past, you know where you were, but you're using that to shine you up, not to look back. We're leaving that space and we're moving and creating this new reality for ourselves through the connection of each other and your love and your passion and your dedication. It's really beautiful.
I like how you put your words together. It's really you know, sometimes people can say certain things that can cause you to see things differently, open your mind up to certain things, and shine light on things that maybe you weren't even paying attention to. So I love your choice of words. They really you know, get my brain going, you know. It's like, and it's uplifting because of certain things that we might not necessarily be thinking about, and you are making us think about them. So I appreciate that.
Well, and I'm inspired by your choice of words. So this is why I think conversations, I love conversations, and I started conversations in 2017. My son John was actually my first conversation. You can check that out on oneworldcommunity.com or oneworldstudio.com. And the thing I love about the conversations is your genius, your wisdom, your inspiration and dedication, you know, triggers something in me to you know, and then we go back and forth, and it's so much more powerful when it's just one person versus now we have three, so it's even more powerful.
Yeah. Right.
There's a really powerful thing when intelligence come together and share ideas. It's, you know, when two or more are joined, or however you want to say it. I think there's a power to that.
That is very true.
And so thank you for this conversation, Grace on Fire conversation. I'm so honored to have Xavier and Rose White. And they have this amazing business in Las Vegas, Nevada, XR Cleaning Plus. Please get in touch with them and allow them to bless you with cleaning their house like their own home, and really cleaning with care. I hope you can join us. And we're going to move now to the messages for humanity. Okay. Thank you for joining us for Messages for Humanity. And we are here with Xavier and Rose White. Please check out their highlight and their conversation. These are amazing emerging business owners that will very deeply inspire you with their philosophy and their dedication and their hearts caring and cleaning your homes like it is your own. And I'm just going to center myself and share a message from John that's going to spontaneously arise and come through. John is laughing, so he's really overflowing with joy. And he's overflowing with joy because of Xavier and Rose, your connection to each other and your connection as husband and wife. And now I'm almost feeling tears, but tears of sentiment, of when you something really touches you because it's so beautiful. The end of a movie, when two people reunite or whatever it may be, and there's tears, that I'm feeling that with John. I'm feeling these tears of sentiment and joy for the two of you being together. And it's this really powerful and really beautiful soul connection that you two have, and this contract that you have together in this life and this business that you are going through together and creating is so powerful. And so the message that I keep getting, like right now, it's just flashing through for me, is the two of you, the two of your souls together is so much more powerful than just one. And it's for anybody. When two combine, and this is a very ancient message, when two or more are joined. The power that two can create when they come together in love and connection and devotion for any vision. And it doesn't have to be husband and wife. It doesn't have to be even family. It can be partners. It can be even strangers coming together, but coming together in a loving connection with a vision. And that power, when you come together, you bring in the power of both of your extended souls that are merged to some degree in the soul realm because of your unified commitment here on the planet. And so there's so much power going on in the unseen world that you don't see, that you can't see, that this entire endeavor, this cleaning business and this marriage and this family, that together you are creating on many levels of existence. And the souls that you're lifting up right now, the souls that you're lifting up, including, of course, all your family, your children especially, and your clients, the souls that you're lifting up, that tide, you are like that, you are that tide that's coming in, and all boats rise when the tide comes in. That is all connected so powerfully on many levels. So what he's telling me right now, if you could see the beauty, the amazement, and the glory and the love that's being created on a soul level with your connection as husband and wife, this very beautiful, sacred, twin flame type of connection that the two of you have. And now as you move forward into life, that this beautiful soul connection, that the two of you are like this beautiful hub, and what's creating around you and sprouting up around you from the level of spirit, soul, is astoundingly beautiful. And being open to those visions of things that you can't even imagine right now for the two of you in your life. That there'll be things that this beautiful stage will lead you to in a different stage, and it'll continue to increase. And that increase will continue to bless others. And the message of coming together and supporting one another, and the power in that is something that you're going to be showing the world, your family, your children, but yourselves. You just said that very loudly to me. Yourselves, one another, and everyone that you come in contact and bless. Your union and that powerful love is going to continue to open up your hearts more and more, and you're going to be blessing more and more people because of this union. It's very powerful. Very powerful.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not the typical message, but that was what John wanted to share. And yeah, I feel like, wow, he's 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 just he's just really glowing just by your presence and your connection and your to the union of your souls and what he sees that creating.
No, that was amazing. That is crazy. Well, I had said what I said before about your words, and now then you do this, and
Well, you can thank John. I give John the credit for everything.
yeah, John. Thank you, John. That was pretty kind of, I want to say, kind of surreal, because one, you never know what people are dealing with, and sometimes you can't always see on the out. You can't always see what people are facing just by looking at them on the outside. But that message spoke. I believe it spoke to our souls, because we one, that is what we want to do. We don't want to be blessed just for ourselves. We want to be blessed for other people. And the fact that he said that is like, it's a great reminder, and it also lets me know that we're on the right path, because sometimes the path itself doesn't look like, the path itself isn't always beautiful. You know what I mean? The journey isn't always the most glorious, and it's not always cute and pretty and butterflies and rainbows, and so that John shared with us through you is amazing. I don't even yeah, that was pretty I'm like a loss for words. I feel like I'm glowing out on the inside. I just like, because I feel like I need to internalize that, because that's really a reality for us and what we have. And like I said, sometimes you get so blinded by all the stuff you got going on the outside, that piece of light that I feel like you share with us, I feel like it did something on the inside of me, so um, yeah, I appreciate it a lot. That was great.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I'm blessed because he's really happy. I've had some hiccups, these little things that have happened. Since John passed a lot. At first, my vibration was so low that just truly, literally, shit was hitting the fan.
Literally.
And I mean literally. Woo. Okay. But one thing that he kept teaching me is he told me to repeat thank you over and over and over whenever anxiety came up. But he said, but since one of the things that since he passed is I keep in perspective is so much is the little stuff. And in comparison to losing a child, so often when things come and I just, that's a car or that's a this or, and or a first world problem or however, and it doesn't mean to invalidate the emotions and the issues and whatever's coming up, but sometimes that helps me just put it in perspective of like, okay, the whole thing's like, will you remember this in 5-10 years, and
Right.
Because we all have those things that get on our windshield and can distract us and pull us down a little bit, but you two have each other. And the support that you give each other by, when one's pulling one out, when the other needs to, and pulling each other back, that is powerful.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm sure it's gotten you through, and it will continue to get you through. That love between you, the love between you and the soul love the soul love and connection that you have. That's very powerful. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you both so much for being on the Grace on Fire show. I'm so honored to get to know you better, and I just feel this connection and love to both of you that I'm just grateful to know you. And please, if you're listening, check them out. This is Xavier and Rose with XR Cleaning Plus in Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you for joining us for the Grace on Fire show. Wishing you a most beautiful and most blessed day. Namaste.